So tired. Do you guys know I went to get ultrasound this morning? It was so fucked up. I went there, and you know how like you get like have you has anybody in chat, show of hands, have you ever gotten ultrasound before? I got an ultrasound today. I got them in the past, right? And they're totally like fine, right? Like it's not a big deal. But when you go to get an ultrasound, the way that it works is that midnight the day before, you have to stop eating. You just can't eat anything, right? So you basically from midnight onwards, no food, no water, right? You just gotta go for it, right? Then you gotta wake up an hour before your appointment and you gotta chug like a metric shit ton of water. I don't even know how much water it is, but it is like so much. Like they use fucking freedom units, so they say 40 ounces, right? I don't know what 40 ounces is, but it's like more than 5 big cups. You just gotta drink that shit and have it all done an hour before your appointment. Then you can't pee. This is where shit gets fucked up. You just can't pee. You gotta just hold that piss forever because they need it to like see the image of the bladder. So then you're sitting there, you're like going there, and it's like an hour before, you're already struggling, right? I've been diagnosed with mild anxiety. I say that as a joke because it sounds so funny. So I have to visualize success. That's what the doctor told me. He's like, oh, you know, your tummy hurts sometimes when you go on buses. The solution is when you're at home, pretend you're on a bus and visualize success. And that way your tummy won't hurt when it's on a bus. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, can you just like give me a drug or something? Like, what is this shit? Like, I just don't want my tummy to hurt on a bus. But it's like, no, no, no. Your brain thinks you're in danger, and that's why your tummy hurts. And I'm like, bro, like, what the fuck? But anyways, so I have this already. So now I have to hold my pee. I'm sitting in the doctor's office at this point, right? We come in early. We come in 10 minutes early. To tell you come in 10 minutes early so you're ready, right? My appointment's at 11 a.m. It's fucking 10:50, and I'm sitting there, and trust me, like, I have to pee. Right? I had to pee like 30 minutes earlier. I am so ready to pee. So I'm sitting there, and you know, and Lord knows I wore like my nice cute white shorts because I thought that, you know, what if the receptionist is a young woman, then maybe like, you know, I'm not meeting people that much, you know. So I'm like, you know, I'll wear something cute to go outside. It's just an ultrasound, but you might as well try, right? I'm not gonna go there with like a fucking sweatshirt. So I was like, I'll wear something nice, and I have to pee, and this is fucking awful. And then some other lady walks in the door after me, and she's just walking in like it's just like a fucking la-di-da. And she walks over to the water cooler and she pours herself a cup of water and she's drinking the water next to me, which is already fucked up because I have to pee. But she doesn't know that, but it's an ultrasound clinic, so she should know that. So I'm just sitting there listening to her like, while I'm trying to hold my piss. I'm wearing white shorts. We all know that if anything leaks out, everybody's gonna know that I peed myself. So I'm sitting there. I'm trying to stay calm. I'm with my mom. I'm trying to stroke up some conversation with my mom because, like, I'm trying to distract myself from the situation of me having to urgently pee from drinking over a liter of water within, like, a 10-minute span. And then, guess who they call in? They call in the woman that just walked in that's sipping her cup of fucking water. They call her in, and she goes in. And this piece of shit, she goes in, and right now, my appointment is late. I got here 10 minutes early, and it's 10 minutes later, and I'm not called in, and I have to pee. And this woman goes in, and then she comes out. And when she comes out, they go to her, and they're like, you have to drink more water, because we can't see your bladder, which is why you drink the water in the first place. So then, I'm sitting there like, why don't you put me in? Now they have to clean up the station because she didn't drink enough water. And the most tilting part is what she tells them is they ask her, how much water did you drink? Remember I said, it's like 40 ounces, whatever the fuck that means, but it's a lot of cups of water. She goes and she's like, I had a cup like 10 minutes ago, and then I came over here and I'm having my second cup now. And they looked at her like she was fucking crazy. And I turned to my mom and I said, Mom, hold me back. I was like, please, I'm gonna fucking lose it because I'm about to fucking pee myself in my white shorts and this fucking, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with her. And you know what she said? With full confidence, she's like, no, 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 no. You guys don't understand. You see, you drink 40 ounces if you're 6 feet tall. I'm short, so 2 cups is enough. Which is wrong because, okay, it's not right. It's not right. You know why it's not right? Because they told her that they couldn't see her bladder. So we already know that she's fucking wrong. And she's sitting there trying to convince the front desk that she doesn't have to drink more water. And they're like, there's nothing we can do. The pictures don't show up. We cannot see the pictures. And already an ultrasound picture, if you've never seen one before, it looks like just a fucking amalgamation of black with like a thin line of white. And then like somebody just sits there and the doctor's like, yeah, that's a spleen. And it's like, what the fuck do you mean that's a spleen? That could be anything. I've seen abstract art that's more apparent in what that is as an image. But I digress. So she's debating with them about how much water she has to drink. And then she's like sipping her water some more next to me while I'm waiting to go to not pee myself to go in. And then they finally call me. It's like 10 minutes late, right? Which is an eternity, right? I know that you're thinking like in your head, you're like, all of this happened in 10 minutes. Who the fuck cares? You don't understand. When you have to pee from like an hour earlier, and you have mild anxiety, it's not very good for me. So then they finally let me in. They finally put me down, and they can see that I'm in distress. The woman's like, what's wrong? And I'm like, I'm going to pee myself. So she's like, oh, so we'll do the bladder image first, and then you'll go pee, and then we'll do the rest of the body. Like, we'll do like the abdomen and the rest of the stuff that we have to check. Now, if you never got an ultrasound before, this is the part we all know is fucked. This is what happens, right? You lie down, and they take this little thing. It looks like a cool little wand, and it's like all nice, and then they rub your tummy with like jelly, so now it's all super cold. It's like, ooh, it's like ticklish. It's like great. Then they take this fucking wand, and I shit you not, they take it. I need something that looks like it. Maybe, I don't know what. This screwdriver. They take this wand, they take your bladder, and then they take it, and they fucking grind it into your bladder. And I swear to God, if you don't pee then, there's nothing left. And you have to clench everything. My butt, my pelvic floor, every part of my lower body is clenched while they grind this thing into your full bladder that you have to pee. And then they're like, okay, all done. You can go pee now. Anyways. And then I came home and I fucking low rolled in TFT. Like, fuck this game.